No.
DP.
No. I mean, it makes enough sense.
I mean, Cox, of course, is going to be able to do so easier.
We're seeing a TP already from the Enchantress. Not much saved here to help Scam, but in fact, it's not save they were looking for. It's murder. It's Paulson's murder specifically. Scam has a loosen beam in a second. They enchant him first, waiting for the slow to end, and that's where they get him. Zhao will get the kill.
And speaking of...
Oh, you're right, actually.
Yeah. Okay, there's the arrow we were looking for. They're going for Zhao, but he just got that point in the attendance. Not enough heal, though.
And they have to punish Afu for this. Afu, they have to kill the messenger so he doesn't tell other people.
Moon can join this fight from behind, so Moon going for this Rolling Thunder isn't just for show. This could be a fight.
Yeah, they want to go and finish off this DP. She is in pinball zone. Shallow Grave used maybe a little bit too early as Cox starts to heal to the best of his ability. Spirit Siphon and Crimps are dying though. Cox, luckily back to half HP. Ghost need to come back soon. In a second, he'll have him, and he'll survive through this whole onslaught from SMG. 3 cores from SMG have gathered in this mid lane, hoping to...
Boudica's Force is about to get off Helm of the Overlord.
Zhao, he only has 1 level in the healing. That's not going to save him from the magical damage.
Determines what's there, and you're right. I don't know. This morph is a problem.
It's also a rage, right? Because she stands in front of him, fights. Yes, that's the plan. Moon using a TP. Oh, yes, haste regardless.
And they've killed Afu for free, and his courier.
Her scales.
She's still good. She still scales, but you know.
Not with the Luna though. Oh, tossed in place actually. Scam still has the
Detection?
Eclipse though. They have to be a little bit careful. Mid one, Gleipnirs. They send the Hawk his way. Rooted and burnt, sir.
NP off lane of these global presence here is Paulson.
Okay, the Eclipse worked. They didn't have anything to cancel his TP, so they just used that. Oh, damn it. That's the death BKB.
Or they're Wraith King, or they have Aegis, or you're undying.
You know what? I hate it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Rolling Thunder mid lane for Narman.
Okay, with an arrow. Okay, they get rid of Dazzle early. That's pretty good. Purple Roar onto the Pango. Can they kill him through the roll? Moon has a magic wand. Now Swashbuckle, getting as much distance as possible. The Hawk does hit, and the Ghost chase after him. Moon will die a ghastly, eerie death here, as Mirana is going to suffer from the same fate.
Okay. An Arcane Rune in the bottle for Cox. You won't be able to use that with the NXX,
Top lane.
Unfortunately.
Top lane, they have a Sprout for Vision here still. So Scam is right on TP. They don't have Gleipnir, but they do have an Avalanche, and that cancels
that's
the
a
TP.
big kill. You know, this first Aegis parry, what did we really get with first Aegis? The bottom tier 1 tower and a kill onto the off laner and the mid laner.
Force blocks the arrow at least with his crease, but unfortunately can't block the Grave. Shallow Grave will keep him alive for now as he probably roars the Pango and tries to get out with the extra movement speed. They need another proc, and it's going to be the Anthem Strike instead that gets him. As they're chasing after the DP, a toss back now. The Spirit Siphon's stolen for the Morphling, so that damage is going to be equalized. The arrow hits as well. Swashbuckle, another Shallow Grave. This time in a better position. Cox can fight back. He has so much healing left, and Cox will be healthy enough to fight in against the Morphling. Was out of mana. They toss back this poor Luna, and Luna's trying to regain her distance, but she's incapable of doing so. Scam will fall as well. Shaunwell being chased down as Chidori with very, very low mana activates a clarity, goes for Cox, the last core to die here. They do have a Shallow Grave for Cox and too much healing, so they're going to have to respect him for now as the arrow, once again set up by the Gleipnir, sets up for Cox's death. And a final toss back from Paulson to catch the poor Dazzle, and that is going to be the dessert that SMG was looking for.
Great fight.
There's going to be the first route, the Gleipnir. I hear Wrath of Nature as well. That's going to be
Luna.
Skemmed. I don't think I need the Wrath of Nature.
No. Out-farmed against 3 cores.
Yes. And because it's a single core, we'll talk about this in a second, but I want to add to this that look at Mirana's build for a second, the Heaven's Halberd.
Oh!
Yes. So this is what happens, and well, the reason why, as she is going to kill the Enchantress, this is the reason why these days you don't see this monocore lineups, or these lineups that resemble this, right?
That's, I feel like IO's, that's a point.
Category of its own. I'm just covering all the bases here. As the arrow is blocked by the Enchantress, we still have... Oh, they actually toss him into the Rolling Thunder. And the Grave is used for Shaunwell, which means now Cox could be in trouble. He does have 2 lives, however, as the Morphling has gone full strength here, and with the help of mid one, the damage is sufficient. Force already dead. Cox comes back into a Sprout Arrow death, and now poor Scam has been caught out, tossing him back into the Morphling. Actually, they toss him forward.
Return to
I don't need him, but Scam, alone, without friends, he knows this game is just too hard to...
Spended most of her resources already.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call.
It was a tough call, and then
I just toss back again.
Yeah.
And Cox, there's a Scotty now, so even the BKB won't save you. If they sprout him anyway. Luckily, the silence prevents the waveform.
Holy moly,
try
look
to
at that heal.
Not enough.
It's like 1,000 healing. BKB expended. This is going to be Megas already.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, double damage on Morphling, so they can't stop him from... Someone enchant him, please. Take the double damage away. Another tossback, and this time there is no BKB.
Dead.
Oh, they also catch up to Force. They have a waveform on Chidori. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Primal Roar immediately to his face as the Pango tries to stun him, but the BKB is not ending in time. GG is called by Geek Slate.
Yeah.
Skem has a suffering face this game.
That one's tough, honestly. This is a real tough series for Geek Slate. For both of our last matches here, honestly. Tough to be on the receiving ends of these, but
SMG looking very good though.
They look great. Look, and he's smiling. They're having a nice time. Let's drink some tea. Let's get ready for the interview. I mean, they're having a good time.